Scribbles. Alright, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am Scribbles, the artist and crocheter behind Eclectic Scribbles, and today is Wednesday, December the 20th, and I am coming off of a really productive day in the studio. I got some new designs done. I pressed some extra tumblers. I have done all... Dogs are barking. But I have done all kinds of things today. I have gotten new totes pressed. I've got tumblers and glasses with new designs pressed. I have finished up a couple of fan art pieces that I wanted to have done for Animate in Raleigh in January. Supposedly, there is my Michael's order out for delivery today, which has got 13 skeins of yarn in it. And I have been patiently waiting for it all day long. And it's not here yet. It is almost 6 o'clock at night and the stinking thing is still not here, and I am just going crazy. Bubba's in here. He's been driving me crazy all day, wanting extra hugs and kisses. So I'm going to... Hello, Whiskey. Hi, Whiskey. Yes, thank you. I know. I love you too. I love you too, you slobber box. Get down. Okay, anyways, so there's a whiskey appearance for you. Thought I would take you through what it is like. Sorry, safety eye backing. What it is like a night in my freaking craft room. All of my skeins are messed up back here, so just don't even bother looking at those, okay? I have got my bins over there full up with all kinds of stuff. I need to make some more bees, but I think I'm going to put that on hold. I want to make a couple more dinosaurs tonight, a couple more leggy frogs. I made some baby leggy frogs. Yeah, and just to fill up my bin just a little bit more. I think I want to make some Sweet Snuggles Light or some baby blanket versions of the flocker birds, the mini flockers. So I've got the Parfait Chunky mini flockers over there, which I'm still debating as to whether or not I want to put those on keychains, but I think I'll take my keychains with me, and if somebody asks, I'll attach it. But I want to do some mini flockers in Sweet Snuggles White, I think, because I think those will be good sellers. So the thing that I have figured out is if it is $20 and under, there is a much better chance of you selling it. So when I have been market prepping and con prepping for these last several ones, I have been trying to make sure that I have got a lot of those little items that people can pick up relatively easily, in addition to having my bigger items. So yeah, trying to find a balance and trying to keep my new buckets filled, because I'm absolutely loving the new buckets and the little toy organizer that I've got, which if you haven't seen is right there. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. There it is. It's right there. And so that's what, when I talk about filling up my buckets, that's what I'm talking about, is filling up those specific buckets. I've got possums in one, I've got bees, I've got the mini frogs and the Worry Octos in Parfait Chunky in one. I've got some butt cheek frogs and some leggy frogs in one. I've got chickens in one, dinos in one, tofu turtles and cavemen in one, turtles, mini turtles, my mini shrooms, the flockers, not Parfait Chunky, Sweet Snuggles Light, Froggos, and Worry Octos, and Sweet Snuggles Light, Whales and Sharks. Is that Sweet Snuggles Light, or is that... I think that's Sweet Snuggles Light too. And then I've got some blanket weight gummy bears. I will tell you, I am in love with this specific Bernat baby blanket. I made a bunch of leggy frogs with this last night, and I made a dino with it before that. This is so freaking soft. I absolutely love it. It is baby blue-green. It's baby blue-green, and it is just freaking, it's so soft and squishy. I love this. I'm not mad at the other ones. They're just not as soft as this one. You know how some skeins are just, you know, softer than everything else? Well, this is the one. This is the one that's super soft and just so squishy. I love it. I love it. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do some little flocker birds in Sweet Snuggles Light. The only downside to that is there's no black. There's no black in Sweet Snuggles Light, so I think what I'm going to do is mix Sweet Snuggles Light, and I've got a black in Bernat Blanket, so I'll probably use that as black if I need for the feet. I also don't have, oh goodness gracious, I didn't think this through. I didn't think this through at all. I don't have a yellow or an orange either, because my freaking delivery has not gotten here. There's yellow. There's a yellow right there in my delivery, and there is an orangish color right there, and all the colors that I need are on the delivery that's not here yet at 6 o'clock. Bubba, what are you doing? Stop looking out the window. You're making him nervous. I do have orange in Bernat Blanket, so I may just have to do that for now and see how that goes. Whiskey, get down. So, yeah. Let's see if I can make some little flockers. I'll make one and then I'll see how it goes, and then figure out if we're gonna keep on going from there. So, let's start with a bluebird because I picked up blue first. Alright. So here is the Sweet Snuggles Light, and then here is the little Parfait Chunky. This is what my little mini flockers look like in both sizes. So I think I am going to make a couple more of these. They're just going to be freaking completely rando bird colors because, yeah. I don't know of any purple birds. Do you? I don't, but I think a couple of little purple birds would be cute. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make another one of these too. So I used Parfait Chunky for the beak, and I used Bernat Blanket in black for the feet, which I think came out nice. So I'm definitely gonna make another one of these, and then I think I'm gonna make a couple of little purple birds as well. So I'll check back with you in a minute. Alright, so my Michael's delivery just got in, which is fantastic. So let's do a little mini Michael's haul. The one that I said was so soft is the one that I ordered 2 of from Michael's. So this one, that I got mine from Walmart, but this one has it at Michael's too. This is the baby blue green. So that. I got 2 Chenille Home Slim. Yeah, 2 Chenille Home Slim in black. I got 2 Chenille Home, Sweet Snuggles Light. 2 Sweet Snuggles Light in Barely Pink. I got 2 Sweet Snuggles Light in Daffodil. I got a Sweet Snuggles Light in Bluebird. How convenient. Oh, I got 2 of these. 2 of these also. I bought most of these in 2s. I have 2 new of the light blue, which is, I moved the color names somewhere and now I don't know where it is, but because this one doesn't have it. I don't know what this word is, omphtalodes or whatever. I have no idea what that word is, but that's where the color usually is. So whatever an omphthalode is, I don't know. Anyways, it's light blue. I got gray Chenille Home Slim in oh, for crying out loud, Skyway. Skyway. I got one of those. That is for my possums. I got one of the Chenille Home Slim in Agave. This is for my butt cheek froggies. And then I got one Chenille Home Slim in mustard. So that is my little Michael's haul. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 15 total skeins of yarn. 2 light blue, 2 regular blue, 2 black, 2 pink, 2 yellow, a green, a gray, a mustard, and the 2 super soft baby blankets. Awesome. So that is my little mini Michael's haul. I'm gonna make some more leggy frogs. I did baby leggy frogs. I think I'm gonna make a couple of big leggy frogs. I'm in the process of my second little flocker, my second little mini flocker. So it's about halfway done. I need to finish that up, but I got the notification of my delivery, so I stopped and I did that really quickly. I'm using a 7mm hook and the Chenille Home Slim for this. Not the Chenille Home Slim. I can't even talk anymore. The Sweet Snuggles Light and a 7mm hook for these guys right here. The little mini flockers work up really quickly, so that's always fantastic. I'm thinking about doing some lives now in the evenings. If y'all don't mind the occasional dog bark when I'm in here market prepping and things like that, I'm thinking about doing a couple of lives. So tell me what you would think of doing that. If I do a live, it'll probably be on TikTok. Because I'm not really set up in here to do anything else, and I have a phone stand that can sit up there, and then I can pull up the chat itself like on my iPad and have it sitting here. So that's the idea anyways. I find that with these little flockers, the regular size flockers and the mini flockers, I have to adjust the pattern. I don't know if it's just my tension or what, but the feet never line up where they're supposed to. I have that problem, with both sizes. Like, I have to make some adjustments on the regular size flockers too, because the feet and the wings just never ever line up for me. I don't know if anybody else has tried that, or if anybody else has run into that situation with the little flockers. So anyways, I just did a pricing guide video. If you haven't checked that out, go and check it out. I've gotten some of the nicest comments on that video, so I'm very excited about the fact that people are finding it helpful. People are feeling a little bit called out about maybe how their prices were to begin with, but in a good way. So they're like, yeah, I need to fix this. So I needed to hear that, and I needed to hear that my prices are worth what I'm asking for it. And that's the biggest thing. Like, understand that you're valued and your time is important and your effort is important, and I see you. So yeah, it's absolutely okay to make sure that you're paying yourself, you're replacing your costs, and that you're profiting in your business. But yeah, if you haven't checked that out, I'll link it somewhere, and it's always in my channel. But yeah, I'm just gonna go back to making this. I am binge watching Criminal Minds over again. Like, that's what I have playing in the background as I'm doing this right now. So I usually have something that doesn't require a lot of my focus or attention, and I've seen Criminal Minds, I think, most of the way through. I don't think I ever finished the last season, but who knows at this point. I'll finish it up this time anyways. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to watching it, and I'm gonna go make some new little birds and probably some leggy frogs, and then I'll check back in with you in just a bit and let you know how far I've gotten. Alright, so about 8:15 now. We've got one leggy frog and a purple flocker. I had to stop and grab me a little dessert. I had some peanut butter ice cream, some light halo top peanut butter ice cream, but leggy frog. I'm gonna make another one of these, maybe 2 more of these, and then I will check back in. So I also need to organize my drawers so that I can make labels for tomorrow. I think I'm gonna move a couple of things around. My chickens go in one of my baskets, so they're not gonna be on there. I think my dinosaurs are gonna go in one of my baskets as well, so I'm gonna shift some stuff around, but I need to take stock of what I have, make sure it's updated in my inventory, find my other compression glove. And yeah, I'll make some labels for tomorrow and some price tags for tomorrow, because it's going to be by whatever's in the bucket. I'll have them labeled with a price up underneath. So that's how I'm going to do that. But yeah, 8:15, leggy frog. I just love this. It's so soft. So I'm gonna make a couple more and I will check back in with you. It'll probably take me 45 minutes to do 2. I'm guessing. I think I can get 2 done in 45 minutes, which will make it 9, and hopefully I will be checking back in with two leggy frogs. Alright, it just turned 9 o'clock. This is number 2. Got number 1 already stuffed and made. I just have to glue his eyeballs in, and I think I have enough. Yeah, I got plenty of stuff in here for number 2. I just bought a new 10-pound box, so I had that. Got that the other day. I haven't opened it yet, so I'm using the last bit of my 10-pound box before that. Basically, what I do is I've got this torn up little 12-ounce bag. I think these are 12 ounces. Yeah, 12-ounce bag, and basically I just refill. I scoop some stuffing into it and transport it back and forth. So my actual box is over there in the corner, but instead of trying to fit it somewhere in this little corner that I've nested out for myself, I go in and just grab me a bag. That bag can sit right here, sort of close by my feet, just under the table that I use as sort of like a work table, and that works out great. So I'm going to close this up, and then we're going to glue on some eyeballs, and then I'm going to figure out what I want to do next. I told someone who has frequented the last couple of markets that I have done that I would make them a dino chicken nugget. Or have some dinosaurs at this next thing. I made dinosaurs, which is great, that's all well and good, but I think I want to still make the dino chicken nugget. If I'm not mistaken, I have saved in my Instagram a dino chicken nugget pattern, so I think I'm going to look that up next, and then I'm going to try to make a dino chicken nugget so that I can take that with me on Friday, just in case they happen to show up. The dogs are acting crazy. The only downfall to doing things inside here is because dogs act crazy. Don't you, Weech? Don't you, Weech? You act crazy? Are you crazy? Come up here. Yes, she's crazy. Are you crazy? You are. Those are aggressive kisses. Those are aggressive kisses. They're aggressive. Okay, down. Down, fatso. Oh, God, did you hear that? Oh, my God, did you hear her hit the floor? She is a chunky one. Chunky one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I need 4 eyes. So what I do for my safety eyes is I sort of figure out where I want them placed and put them into place the way I want them. Make sure that they're going to sit right when they're done. I like the look of that. Now what that does is it basically carves out a little hole for me so that I can take my Fabri-Tac and stick it down in there. I use Fabri-Tac most often to put the eyes on. I really like Fabri-Tac. It's got a nice hold to it. It's meant for fabric. It's clear, so it starts off clear, it ends up clear, and it comes in a convenient little squeezy bottle that's got a pretty fine nib on it, so it's not a bunch of glue at once. You can control the flow of it. I have big bottles, I have little bottles. There is Fabri-Tac all over my house and all over my studio. I use it for paper products. If anybody does like scrapbooking or collaging or anything like that, Fabri-Tac works great in those kind of projects as well, and it does not wrinkle your paper like some other glues do. So, random tip for me is that Fabri-Tac works for that. I never put mouths on my leggy frogs. I never do. I put mouths on the majority of stuff that I make. So if you wanted to add in a mouth, you can add in a mouth, but I just don't. I would say the only things that really have mouths are the birds, and that's only because they have beaks that need to be accounted for. But I've even made some of my birdies with no beaks, so I just think it happens to look more recognizable as a bird instead of just a ball of crazy if it has a beak. So nothing else that I make really that I can think of off the top of my head has mouths on it. If I find my Dino chicken nugget pattern, I will link it down in the description box so that y'all can find it as well if you're curious once I show you my finished product and want to make one of your own. I'm probably going to make it in Parfait Chunky, although I did get that mustard chenille home slim, so that's right there. I could make it in that. I don't know. We're going to see how complicated the pattern looks, and then I'll be the judge of that. So tonight we've done 3 leggy frogs and we have done 3 birds. I got this much left out of my skein. I've got 1, 2, I think 2 mini leggy frogs. I have got a dinosaur and these 3 leggy frogs, and I still have this much of this skein, so I mean it lasts for a pretty good little while. I am going to go check on that pattern, and I've got to DM somebody back, and I'll check back in with you soon. Okay, so looking over the dinosaurs, it's a 3-pack of chicken nuggets. I don't know if I should make all 3, but I'm looking through them, and there is a T-Rex, there is an Ankylosaurus, and there is a Brontosaurus. And from what I can see, really that Ankylosaurus is probably the most recognizable as a dinosaur. I don't know how dinosaurish the chicken nugget. T-Rex looks like a T-Rex, so yeah. I think I'm going to do the Ankylo and see how it does. Every time it's the wind blew and Bubba's the only one left sitting in here. They all take off to go see what the other ones are barking at. Anyways, it is 16 at its widest point, so it should be a relatively quick make. I'm going to make it, I already have a chicken nugget started. I might have to finish my chicken nugget and then start on it because I really don't know where I'm at. I think I'm just gonna rip this. I'm gonna frog it and I'm gonna do the Dino chicken nugget. Since I don't even have a stitch marker in here or anything, I don't know where I left off. I'm just gonna call this a dead chicken nugget, and I'm gonna make an Ankylosaurus while my dogs bark at literally nothing. Alright, so it is 9:18. I will check back with you when I'm done so you can see how long it took me. It's 9:46. This little thing took so much longer than I thought it would. You have to put some chain 3 spaces in here to attach the legs later on, which I find completely unnecessary when you can use bobble stitches. So I think what I'm going to do is try another one, and instead of the chain 3 space, I'm going to do 2 mini bobbles for the sets of legs, because the rest of it's cute. I mean, the rest of it is sort of dinosaur shaped, but yeah, I don't like the leg addition, so I'm gonna put 2 little bobble stitches on those, and I'm gonna try again because yeah, this is not it. I didn't like that. My camera battery is going dead, so while I'm making that one, I'm gonna put you on charge. Alright, it is 10:39, and I think I'm gonna call it quits for tonight because my hands are a little bit tired. I did this second one with the bobble stitches in place of this little thing, which I did wrong anyways, but I really just didn't like it. I don't like it. So in this, you're supposed to have a chain 3 space left open, and then you're supposed to do 3 rounds of 6 single crochets to build up the legs, but I don't like that. So I just went in this one and made 2 little bobbles. So instead of the chain 3 space, I did a mini bobble, single crochet, and then a mini bobble, and then he's got 4 little legs, and he's got his 2 little humps on the back here, and he's got his little ankylosaur tail, and he looks kind of dinosaurish. So I'm good with this one. I mean, I'm good with this one. It looks fine for what it is. It's just I like this way better. It's a lot quicker. You don't have to worry about working on 2 legs. So yeah, anyways, those 2 chicken nuggets, and since I had you on charge, I also did another leggy frog. So final count for tonight is 1, 2, 3, 4 leggy frogs. We've got 2 dino chicken nuggets. We have got 1, 2 bluebirds, and we have got 1 purple bird. I like the combination of the gray, the dark gray beak, and the black feet. I think that that's a cute look. I'm gonna work out how I'm spacing these things out when I load up my trailer tomorrow. I'm gonna take a picture with my phone of what I've got. I know they count on everything that I have. It's pretty easy to see, so that I can make up my tags when I go into the studio tomorrow. But I think, yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for me for tonight. This is what a typical night sort of looks like for me. So this is about how much I get done on average during a regular weeknight where I'm just prepping stuff. I'm not in any hurry to prep things. I don't work my hands to the bone. I just sort of, whatever I get done, and I add it to my count, and I just chip away at it a little at a time. I don't want to get myself burnt out on certain things, so I like to switch it up and do a bunch of different things each night, and then maybe come back and do some more the following nights, or take a break from a couple of things and do something else and then come back to it. But I always wear my compression gloves because I do experience hand pain. I have a finger here that likes to get out of whack. Both of my wrists are cray-cray. I've got tendonitis and carpal tunnel in my hands, and here lately, this finger, for some reason, I'm not really sure, has been bothering me. But most of my pain on this side, which is the side that I crochet with, my pain is down here. It's starting to pull down here a little bit, so the glove don't go that far. Anyways, I'm obviously tired. I am going to turn off my TV and go noodle up in the bed for the night and watch some TikToks. That's what I do. I go unwind and watch some TikToks and check Instagram and all of that fun stuff, because I really don't find a whole lot of time for social media during the day. I am going to do better, especially in the new year, about scheduling out content for the new year. But as far as just surfing at night, yeah, obviously that's that is it for me for tonight. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you got some enjoyment out of seeing what I do on a typical night. I'm gonna go defluff myself because I'm covered in fur and fluff as always, as freaking always. I can't get away from dog hair, cat hair, fuzz everywhere. It's just, I am constantly covered, and I don't know any other way. But anybody who works with chenille yarns knows exactly what I'm talking about, which is why I've sort of been leaning a little heavier on the Bernat blanket and the Bernat baby blanket because the shedding is a lot less. And you can make bigger makes in quicker times. So it's really good for market prepping if you want to go with this, because there is a big difference in size when it comes to parfait chucky versus a blanket weight or sweet snuggles weight. It's a big difference, and somebody might be willing to pay a couple bucks more for this. So that is something that you need to keep in the back of your head when you are market prepping. Can I make this out of a similar yarn but get a little bit more for it? You know, just things to consider. Anyways, that is going to wrap it up for tonight's video. I am going to ask you to leave a purple heart in the comments this time. What did you get up to tonight? What was your nightly routine? Do you crochet at night? Do you crochet during the day? How do you schedule out your days? Because I know that my schedule is crazy and I do not recommend for anybody. I work 9 to 5 every single day in my studio, humping, just busting ass and trying to get shit done. And then I come in, I take care of my house, I take care of my animals, I take care of me, and then I go into work mode again until I'm ready to go to bed. So that's a lot of working in one day. Anybody up for offering me some free labor? All right, I love your faces so much. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next video. I love your faces. Okay, thank you. Bye.